Red wine, you make me feel so fine. You keep me rocking all of the time. Red wine, you make me feel so grand. I feel $1 million when you're just in my hand. Red wine, you make me feel so sad. Anytime I see you go, it make me feel bad. Red wine, you make me feel so fine. Monkey packing music on the sweet red line. Red wine, you give me wally pazing, wally pazing.
Dionysus, it's a great pleasure having you here for the first time. And we're really lucky to have you in. Thanks again.
Yes, we've all heard great things about you and your marvelous stories. So let's get started.
Let's get started.
All right, so Dionysus, what happens to be on your mind at this very moment?
That wench Hera keeps trying to get rid of me, but luckily I have the nymphs on my side. To protect me, they have stuck with me through everything.
Speaking of the nymphs, what was it like having them and being raised with them and along with the tigers and leopards as your only friends?
I was a little intimidated at first, but they ended up being really good friends and taught me how to survive in the wilderness. They always had trouble finding water, so one day I came up with the invention of wine.
Ah, I see. And what was the process to making this first glass of wine?
It was actually a cup that the nymphs made from wood that gave me the idea. I first noticed very large purple grapes growing on the side of the hill. They looked irresistible. So I climbed the arduous hillside to where the grapes were growing. I tasted one of them, and they tasted quite peculiar. I thought, these would be perfect in a liquid form. So I put the grapes in a barrel and brought it back to camp. Well, the nymphs stripped all their clothes and started jumping on the grapes. The liquid was remarkable. And so, thus wine was invented.
Wow.
Wow, Dionysus, that's a great story. So, to continue, I've heard that you have a little bit of a drinking problem.
You got a problem with that?
No, I don't.
I've heard when you get drunk, you behave rather badly.
Well, I can't really remember, but I'll tell you this. People love me, and that's all that really matters.
Well, have you ever considered trying to quit drinking?
No, I don't see a problem with drinking because I am immortal.
Oh.
But there are lots of long-term effects. Don't you worry about them?
Because I live forever, I say, live in the moment and stay present.
Wow, that's great.
I like that thinking. A lot.
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have today. So I'm Vince Scully.
And I'm Rex Hubler. Let's take it back to this one.
Thanks for having me, fellas.
It's a real pleasure.
Thank you.
I feel $1 million when you're just in my hand. Red wine, you make me feel so sad. Anytime I see you go, it make me feel bad. Red wine, you make me feel so fine. Monkey packing music on the sweet red line. Red wine, you give me wally pazing, make me do my own thing. Red wine, you really know how to love. You're kind of loving like a blessing from above. Red wine, I love you right from the start. With all of my